Good evening, everyone. My name is Denise Walsh. I'm an Ambassador Diamond with It Works, and I'm so excited that you chose to spend a few moments with us tonight to learn more about how It Works can change your life. Today we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about our products, how we have naturally based products that work. We're going to talk about the timing for It Works. I've actually been a part of this company for about 5.5 years, and I've never seen this much momentum. We are in a very special time right now. We're going to talk about the ways to earn with It Works. We all know that you're here to either make a little extra money for your family or to really change your legacy, and we can show you how to do that with our company. We're also going to talk about the fact that we were in the direct selling news. We were in Success for Home magazine, and we have been nationally recognized as one of the fastest growing companies in its category. This is very, very exciting and something that some companies never even make it to. We're also going to talk about the It Works way: friendship, fun, and freedom. This is something that can change your life not only in the financial realm, but also physically. It also can change your life in terms of your community and friendship and the fun that you have along the way. We work hard, but we sure know how to play hard too. It Works is a debt-free company. We were founded in 2001, and we have distributors all over the country. We are open in Australia, Canada, in the EU, and of course in the United States. We have a one-of-a-kind flagship product, the Ultimate Body Applicator. It's really important that we understand that we have no competition. You can't go to Walmart, right, and buy our product. Typical salon wraps that people may have maybe used to hearing about are head to toe, mud, seaweed, and really are dehydrating you, and very, very different from the wrap that we have. I love that It Works is debt-free. One of its missions is to help people like you and me to be in the same boat. Think about it. Only 3% of the marketplace have heard of the It Works wrap. We have a debt-free, stable company, a consumable product that nobody has heard about. We have the license to make money. Before we get started, I'd love to share with you a little bit about my story. I was a clinical engineer and worked in the traditional corporate setting for about 5 years. For me, I got out of school, I was very excited, ready to conquer the world and work with and help people, and it really didn't take me long to feel burnout. I don't know about you, but I got into my job thinking that this was exactly the career path I wanted, and I was ready to take it on. And within a few years, I realized that it was more about paperwork, more about insurance payments, and more about the stuff that we had to deal with on a daily basis than really the clients. And I often found that I had more and more and more work piled on and less help and less pay. I remember at one point they said, "Hey Denise, we don't actually have money to pay you, so let's take a furlough day." I know there was a lot of people in that boat, especially a few years ago, but what happened to me was that people started telling me it was normal. I remember saying, "Dad, is this really it?" My family and friends, and they'd say, "Denise, nobody likes their jobs. Nobody likes where they're at, and you just kind of have to get used to it. Live for the nights. Live for your weekends." And I stopped dreaming. Where are you at today? Is your plan working? Are you at the career path that you dreamed about? For me, there was nowhere to climb. I was just kind of stuck. I was a salaried employee, longer hours, but no increase in pay, and I started feeling bored. Not only was I burnt out and just tired, but I was also bored, and it often felt like I was sleepwalking. You get up, go into work, drive that same drive each and every day. I was late almost every day, but don't worry because I had my coffee, right? Walk in, go through the motions, pack it up, leave for the day, and kind of rest up at night to do it over and over and over and over again. Where are you at? And where are you going to be in the next 2, 3, or 5 years? Because I knew that if I were going to do something different, I was going to have to start now. If I wanted to be somewhere different in 2, 3, or 5 years, I was going to have to start something new today. I remember writing my Christmas cards out and it being kind of like, well, we're at the same place doing the same thing over year after year after year until I joined It Works. And life began to change. Where are you at? Do you have a plan B? What if something happens in your job? And I know this happened to my aunt. She came back from lunch and there was a box packed up on her desk and she was escorted out of the building. Where are you at? And is it where you want to be? And what's keeping you from achieving your dreams? Is it your income? Does the size of your income control the size of your dreams? For me, it did. I knew I had big, lofty goals. I wanted to work with adolescents and create a home or, an outreach center. I really wanted to impact the world, and I felt like as soon as I started getting into that 9-to-5 grind, my dreams started shrinking because people said, oh, that's not realistic, Denise. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. Everybody has a choice. You can either shrink your dreams or you can grow your income. Think about this. You're driving down a road, right? You're driving, you're going maybe 2 over the speed limit, right? We always do that. And a truck starts coming directly facing you. Starts coming directly in your path. You have 2 choices. You can either get out of the way or you can stay stuck and eventually get slammed into by this truck. Not making a choice is still making a choice. And how many of us do that on a day-to-day basis? We just kind of stay stuck because we don't know which direction to move, but unfortunately, that's still a choice. Most people get excited about tuning to join us and having options, creating another income for their family, and some don't. And that's okay, because we all have a choice. Now let me ask you, what would you do with an extra $600 a month? $600 a month. Would you have money left over at the end of the month? Instead of month left over at the end of the money? What about an extra $1,000 a month? An extra $1,000 a month, would you purchase a new car or buy a second car? Would you hire someone to clean your house so you can spend more time with your kids? I know I did. I don't make money cleaning my house, right? So that was one of the first things to go. Would you go on a real vacation? Take your kids to Disney World? Be excited, plan something to do with the family? Let's dream a little bit bigger. What about $10,000 a month? $10,000 a month. What would you do with $10,000 a month? Would you quit your job? Would you experience financial freedom and a complete lifestyle change? I did. After about 2 years, my husband and I were making $10,000 a month, and we both quit our jobs. So sitting down with my dad at 28 years old and saying, Dad, thank you for our college educations. We are going to quit our job and start our own business and really go full force with It Works was a very interesting conversation. But after he saw the success that we were having, we spent 5 weeks in Australia wrapping as many Aussies as we could. We paid off our house that year and became pregnant with our first child. When he saw the success that we were having, he started to recruit for us. He's talking to the Mary Kay lady down the street. We're doing more than full-time pay. More than our salaries were even in just 1 month for part-time work. So we now know that you have a choice, right? Well, why is It Works? Why should It Works be that choice for you? With real estate, they say it's timing, location, location, location. With a business like this, it's timing, timing, timing. Timing is everything. Botox right now is the #1 non-surgical cosmetic procedure for men and women. 4.8 million treatments are performed annually. People are choosing to put needles in their face. It's a $400 treatment. I know in Florida, we have friends that just moved to Florida, and they said that they're seeing Bow on the Go, even in their local malls. People want this. People want to look younger, and they're going to do anything they can to do it. Liposuction, #2 surgical cosmetic procedure for men and women. $638 million a year industry. People are going under the knife to look better. People want to feel good and to have energy and to look better, and they're spending money on it. People want what we have. Shapewear, have you ever heard of this? Shapewear is kind of like the Spanx or spandex, and you put it on, you zip it up. They say you can pat the girl next to you at the meeting and see if they have it on right. You often get really sweaty and gross, and at the end of the day, you take it off and you're still all there. And typically really, really sweaty. They say Spanx or shapewear is not a good way to end a night, right? But yet it's $1 billion a year industry, and it's popular for both men and women. The health and wellness industry is where it's at. It's a $1 trillion business. What about having just a piece of that pie? With baby boomers, when baby boomers were babies, there was a diaper boom, right? When baby boomers were in school, there was a school boom. When baby boomers were getting houses, there was a housing boom, and now baby boomers are aging. Now, this product is something that can transcend generations 18 to 80, men and women. You can think of the different niches that would love our product, but the baby boomers are also in a place where they're wanting anti-aging and health options. So why the It Works wrap? The It Works wrap is first to market. There's nothing else like it, no competition. And it's customizable for any body part. I love it. You have one wrap. It's about 2 feet long and 1 foot wide, and you can customize it, cut it, and put it anywhere you want to tone, tighten, and firm. And people will see results in as little as 45 minutes. In this microwave society, it's important that people know that what they're using is working. And they can see that with the It Works wrap. We typically do home parties. We wrap people in Paneras. We schedule one-on-one appointments. We can work with chiropractors, salon, massage therapist, anywhere. And brides, you can think of the different niches that would love what we have, and they'll see results in that first hour. It's also made with all natural ingredients. So again, you're not putting chemicals or anything like that into your body. It's safe and affordable. And it works. We have testimonies and pictures all over the place that where people have seen toning and tightening and firming up to real weight loss and life-changing. I have a distributor that signed up a few months ago, and started at a 16, and she's now a size 8 in just a few months. It's safe and affordable, and it works. And it's only available through an It Works distributor. Again, when you don't want your competition to be Walmart, right? And we certainly are in a category of our own. I was talking to another distributor this week, and she said, you know what, we're not asking people to change what they're doing. We're not saying, hey, replace the product you're already using with our product. We're saying, you have never heard of this, and this is something that you can add to your regimen. Kind of like teeth whitening strips. Everybody's going to be wearing teeth whitening strips and a wrap getting ready for their hot date. So there's 4 applicators in a box. You wear the wrap for about 45 minutes, and it does take 72 hours for it to penetrate the deeper layers of skin. So people will see results at that party, and they're going to see even continued results over the next few days. We typically recommend to take pictures. It's powerful, powerful, powerful to have pictures of your before and after that you can share people. And what I love about our parties is that they're not leaving with just a product, maybe a candle or purse or jewelry or whatever it may be. They're leaving with a story. And stories are what spread. So somebody leaves your event excited. They wrap at your expo excited, and they come back and they not only have a story, but they've got pictures that they can share with their friends and family and get the word out. Not only do we have the It Works wrap, but we're a well-rounded wellness company. We have defining gel that's for your cellulite. We have supplements, greens, fat fighter, regular. We have a protein powder. We know that when people start seeing results with the applicator, they're going to want to make other lifestyle changes, and we support it all. You know, we're not saying with the wrap that it's going to make an obese person a size 2. But what we're saying is that detoxing is a piece to the puzzle that people often miss. And when they start seeing results, it can jumpstart that plateau, and it can move them in a positive direction. We have the FitWorks program that's free for all loyal customers and distributors. And what I love about this company is it really is the full package. The wrap gets people excited. They want to try it. And even if they don't fully understand it, they're like, well, I want to see how that works. And then we have the supplements as well for people who want to really make a lifestyle change. There's a product in our catalog for everyone. And when you take a look at all the products that we have, you'll see that we really are the best of both worlds. We're not a company that says, okay, you know, this is the place to be, but we really want to show you how to be successful. It's one thing for me to stand up here and say, yes, we've certainly experienced success. We've been able to quit our jobs. We paid off our first house and paid off all our debt, and then we moved into our dream house. We just moved in April of this past year and are loving every minute of it. But what's awesome is when you can say that we've got success stories coming out of the team, and we have dozens, I mean dozens of people on our team that are making $10,000 a month as well. And so we really know how to duplicate that success process. Step one is join us. It's $99 to join as a distributor. This gives you the Business Builder Kit, the rights to sell, and comes with 4 wraps. In the States, we typically sell the wraps for $25. In Canada, it's $30. In Australia, it's $35, depending on your market. And you're going to make that money back quickly. It's a no-risk investment. We know that those 4 wraps are going to go quickly as soon as you start posting on Facebook and telling your friends they're going to want to try it. So we do recommend the Booster Pack. The Booster Pack is $499 and comes with everything you need for your first few wrap parties. There's 3 boxes of facials, 8 boxes of body wraps, 1 fat fighter, 1 defining gel, and 1 greens. And when you sell the wraps and facials in this kit, you're going to make $1,100. That's a $600 profit by selling the inventory that you have here. If that's a little bit too steep for you, we do have the Mini Booster Pack. The Mini Booster Pack is an option only at sign-up. The Booster Pack is something you can get each and every month. I know some people who put the Booster Pack on their auto ship because they're having that many parties and you need that product. But the Mini Boost is a great option too. You have 1 box of facials, 2 boxes of body wraps, 1 fat fighter, 1 defining gel, and 1 greens. Again, $149 for that Mini Boost. The other thing you need to do when you get started with It Works is to start your 80 BV monthly auto ship. Some companies have a personal quota that you need to meet each and every month, and you have to continue to make the personal sales each month to stay active. With It Works, we don't have that. We really just have this $80 monthly auto ship to stay commission qualified. And what this means, what I typically recommend for new distributors is to get 2 boxes of wraps. 2 boxes of wraps qualifies you. It's about $120 for that, and it qualifies you for this 80 BV monthly auto ship, and you'll receive 8 wraps a month. When you sell 8 wraps a month with It Works, you have a self-running business. Think about that. You make it a goal to sell 8 wraps a month. That pays for your auto ship, it pays for the $20 website fee, and you are signing up loyal customers and distributors along the way. No risk investment. Step 2 is to start scheduling your parties. We want you to experience success right away. We recommend all new distributors to schedule 2 to 4 parties in their first few weeks. My distributors that I'm signing up right now are scheduling their parties on their 7th to 9th day in the business. When you do that, you're creating excitement. You get the wrap on people, you're making that money back, and you're seeing profits. When you gather 4 loyal customers in your first few weeks in the business, you're going to receive a $100 credit in free product. We want you to have more wraps in your hands. We want you to have more product that you can sell and make some money. And you're also going to get 2 wrap rewards. With It Works, every time you gather 2 customers, you earn 1 box of wrap rewards, which means you're going to get a box of wraps at a discounted price, and that includes shipping. It's a great, great deal and a way for you to keep your inventory costs down. So step 2 is to schedule your parties and be really intentional about getting the wrap on people. Our loyal customer program allows you it just means that the product is getting shipped directly to the customer. It is a 3-month auto ship program, and they get all the products at wholesale price. And that means for you too that you don't need to keep a ton of inventory. You really just need product to sample and to demo and for people to try at your parties, and then they become a customer and it gets shipped directly to them. Step 3, go Ruby. Freedom is found in building a team. Go Ruby. This means you want to find 3 key players that want to build a business as well. 3 key players that you're going to take through steps to success, and you're going to duplicate this process over and over and over and over again. Typical Rubies with It Works make $599. What would you do with an extra $600 a month? That's exciting, and we know that that $600 a month could really change the face of a lot of families. An old statistic is that in 2010, if you had an extra $300 a month, it could have saved several families from foreclosure. And that's one reason why they chose this number, because they know that it really can impact people's financial future. We also have the $10,000 good bonus. If you sign up with It Works right now, you are able to get the $10,000 good bonus. This good bonus means that when you get to Diamond in 3 calendar months, you earn an extra $400 a month in your check, month after month after month after month. Getting out of debt is the new sexy, and what this really tells me as a distributor is the heart behind corporate. They know that we don't want to give you a car lease. We don't want to make you go into debt, right? We really want to help you change the legacy of your family. And so getting out of debt and focusing on this good bonus is a really powerful tool. There's several ways that you can make money with It Works. Certainly the residual income from your loyal customers and your distributors. We also have a training bonus. So every time you sign up a distributor who's on that 80 BV monthly auto ship and gathers 2 customers in their first few weeks in the business, you earn $100 every single time. It's one of my goals to gather at least $400 or $500 a month in just fast start bonuses. We also have a loyal customer bonus. If your goal is, and you're passionate about products and passionate about customers, if you gather 60 customers within It Works, then you get an extra $600 a month every single month in your check, month after month after month. You also can build an organization with It Works, and when you do that and focus on helping your team be successful, you earn an extra 2 to 15% residual monthly income on your organization's total activities. So what's your number? What number would really make a difference for you and your family? An extra $600 a month? Then we'll show you how to get to Ruby. An extra $2,000 a month? Then let's get you to Diamond. What about an extra $30,000 a month? Hey, who doesn't need an extra $30,000 a month? Imagine the possibilities that can happen. And I can tell you our team is typically very above average. How much debt could you pay off with $2,000, $6,000, $10,000 a month? Decide your number. Decide what you're working for. Decide why you're working for it. I know that when I first started with It Works, I just said, you know, if you're going to have a hobby, you might as well make money, right? We set our goal to maybe $300, $500 a month, and then we got there. We had to redream. We had to say, okay, what's next? So we set our goal to match our salaries, our monthly income. And when we did that, we thought, oh wow, we really could see the vision of what this company could offer. When we matched and we're over our monthly salaries, that's when we quit our job, and it's been about 2-3 years now since we quit our full-time careers, and we're making 10 times the amount that we were when we quit our jobs. Guys, companies only grow one time, and you have a unique opportunity to be a part of it. What's your choice? Are you going to shrink your dreams, or are you going to grow your income? Now, there's a lot of plan Bs that you can have, right? You can think about this. You can certainly do the stock market. You can do real estate. You can those really aren't working like they used to, right? How many of you had options, had Plan Bs, had that supplemental income in one of those options and it didn't really work out for you? So why direct sales? There's actually currently 16.1 million distributors in direct sales. Roughly 70,000 people seek opportunities like It Works and become distributors each and every week. People are looking for a plan B. People are looking for a way to supplement their income. And I know not lots of people that have said, you know what, if I can't find a job, I have to create my own. So not only do people want our wrap and they want the health and wellness products that we offer, but they also are looking for hope. They're looking for a way to pay their gas money. They're looking for a way to pay off some of that debt. Imagine where you could be in 2, 3, 5 years if you choose to join this company. 3 years to $30,000 a month. I think that's very, very, very doable with putting one foot in front of the other, understanding what you have your hands on, and being excited and passionate about it. Because, guys, no matter where you are in the country, my guess is that it is a wide open market. And in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where the corporate was founded, we have the highest concentration of leadership in one area, and it's still not a household name. Now is the time to grab a hold of your dreams, to say yes to yourself, and choose to join our It Works family. I'm so glad I did. We would love to teach, to share with you what we have, how we've experienced success, and what we can do to help teach you how to get there as well. The opportunity is now. You have a choice in front of you. Do you shrink your dreams, or do you grow your income? And I'm so grateful that I chose to grow my income and live my dreams with It Works Global. Get back with the person that invited you to this call. They appreciate you. They feel like you could be a success in this business, and they want to mentor you every single step of the way. So thank you so much. Here is to you and your dreams and creating your own success story. Have a great night, guys.